Good morning. Welcome to Trails End Farms. Hope a day has found you healthy, wealthy, and wise, and employed if you need it. Myself, I'm retired, so that worry after 52 years is behind me. Thank the good Lord for that. And I almost survived. I've got a few war wounds, so you'll have to excuse the condition of my left hand. Today we're going to do a short video on a Fantik Jump Starter and power bank. Very well built unit, has a lithium ion battery in it. It is a substantial weight, so you know that the battery, being lithium, are usually a lot lighter. You know that the battery is a very good quality. This unit comes with the unit itself, like I said, very well built. I got the more affordable one. It was about $130. It comes with a cloth bag where you can store your jumper in it. It also comes with a set of very nice jumper cables that plug into the 12-volt side of the unit. This is also a power bank. This power bank comes with two cables. I call them jumper cables. The more technologically advanced individuals call them something else, but I prefer jumper cables because, well, I'm old and it's easier for me to remember. There is a USB-C to USB-C cable, and also a standard USB-A and USB-C jumper cable. These units come with, or these cables come with a real nice little snap retainer that comes around, snaps on fairly easily. That way you don't have these things tangled up, because when you throw them in the same bag, now the bag has a divider in it, but you know, sometimes you're in a rush and you just throw it in there. That way they don't get all tangled up with your other cable as well as your jumper cables, and you're renaming it several different times, and most of those names aren't very nice. I know, because I've done that with other units. It also comes with a very descriptive instruction book in several different languages. Very easy to read, even for an old cowboy like me. And all in all, this is a surprisingly upstanding unit. I have got a small diesel tractor. It's got about a 5-liter diesel engine in it, which it's hard to turn over a diesel. They've got like 20 to 21 to 1 compression ratio, and you have to have a substantial battery as well as starter. I had had not used this battery or this tractor in quite a while, and anyone that knows lead acid batteries knows that over the months when it's stored, hot or cold weather, it doesn't seem to matter. Over the months when it's stored, they lose about 1 amp to 2 amps a month. And the battery was old. I really need to change it, but it was working up until the other day. I've got a commercial grade jump starter and start unit that's on wheels, but I had lent it out to someone. And of course he is conveniently out of town that day, so he didn't have to return it for a while. I've got a set of 16-foot jumper cables, but because the way the tractor was positioned in the barn, I had that shredder behind me, or behind it. And the length from the battery in the truck to the battery that's mounted in front of the radiator on the tractor, which I don't understand why they did that, but engineers are smarter than I am, so I guess there was a reason, was about 22 feet, making it impossible for that 16-foot jumper cable, no matter how hard you pulled on it, to reach that battery. I connected the jumper cable, plugged it in, of course, first, connected it to the battery, black to black, red to red, or red to positive, black to negative. Push the button, and when you do, hold it down for a second. It'll come up and tell you exactly how much charge you have in there. This one is 100%. I keep it at that. It's recommended to top these off every couple of months, even though this unit will sit static in your car or truck, and always put them underneath the seat so you don't get direct sunlight, in your car or truck for up to 2 years without being recharged or needing to be recharged. But it is recommended to top them off every few months to maintain the life of the battery. And once I hit the button, there was a little green light that came on that said start. I said, well, let's just see if you'll live up to your reputation. I walked around, hit the key, and Lord have mercy, it was like I had 3 batteries in parallel. This thing kicked over better than it ever had from new on. I can't even get I've got 2 1,000 amp batteries in my diesel pickup. And with that number 2 jumper cable set, I couldn't get it to turn over that fast with those, even with the engine running, with the engine and the truck running and the alternator helping it. So it's substantial. It really does the job. I'm pleased with it. Now the USB side, both A and B, provide several different voltages. And what's really nice is there is a programmer or a processor in here that decides or checks whatever you have plugged into the power bank side to see what voltage it is recommended for that particular unit, and it will provide it automatically. You don't have to look around. It'll provide on the USB-A side 5, 9, and 12 volt, which it just about covers everything that you are going to recharge from laptops all the way to phones. And on the USB-C side is 5, 9, 12, 15, and 20 volts. And like I said, it will automatically adjust to whatever is needed on the load side. They'll store very well underneath your seat. And like I said, they'll last up to 2 years without charging. The unit is, they have another one as an upgrade, comes with a real nice little hard case. And it also comes with a 65 watt charger that you plug into your 110 volt, and also a charger that you can plug into your power port in your car, or your cigarette lighter, as old folks used to call them. And it takes about, from dead start or from dead battery, it takes about an hour and a half to an hour and 45 minutes to charge these up to 100%, but you'll need a 65 watt charger on that cable. If not, that smaller charger will get a little warm. I found that out. This $130, $129 unit does not come with those chargers. But what you can do is you can either charge off your computer. If you have a desktop, they've got several USB outlets. Or you can find one that'll plug into your car and charge it from there, but you'll need a good quality power port charger that comes out of your power port of your car. So all in all, I'm fairly well satisfied with it. It's lived up to what it said it would do. I've had it about a year and a half, and it's jumped up and helped me every time I needed it. It never let me down. It's a very good unit. Like I said, the one that I bought was $129 from Amazon. They've got about the best price. The upgrade with the hard case, some people like that. They can just throw them anywhere and not have to worry about anything heavy being on top of them. The one with the hard case, the 65 watt charger, and the power port for your car charger, and all the cables that come with this, is $169 to $170. If you want to spend that, that's fine too. It's pretty much this one here. It's the same unit. It's the same power bank and charger. It's also the same cables. It's also the same jumper cables. It's the only difference is the hard case, the 65 watt, 110 volt charger, and you get a one for your power port in your car. So I'm very well satisfied with it. Reason why I haven't done a video on this yet, for a year and a half, I like to test things out. Being an old Texas Hill Country squarehead, I don't like to recommend things to people that is going to give them up. Another nice feature on this unit, in the front, you have a fairly bright flashlight. You also have an SOS or emergency beacon, and you have a strobe type beacon. In case you have oncoming traffic, you have red strobe lights you can put on your trunk or something like that in case you just can't get your car started and you need to warn people that are coming up behind you. I would highly recommend this. Like I said, they're not cheap. $129 for this one, $169, $170 for the other one, depending on what you want. But I would highly recommend it. I've had really good results with it. I try not to lend it out because it might not show up like my commercial jump starter, but people seem to like them a little bit too much. So I would suggest leaving it in your car. If somebody says, can I get a jump, you go over and do it yourself, so it doesn't find a new owner. In summation, may the good Lord take a liking to you, and hope your day is a little bit better. We're doing it from the shop today because it's a little bit misty outside. I didn't want my equipment to get wet, so we're doing it from inside my welding shop. I've got a little fabrication shop here on the farm. And as we say down here in the hill country of South Texas, auf Wiedersehen, which of course for the people that do not speak the German language, that is adios, spelled sideways. You have a good day and be safe, people.